When you last listened to music, did you sit down and look for a cool looking video, or did you just hit play on your favourite playlist? When was the last time you actually watched a music video? Music has never been more accessible, and yet the prevalence of music videos is continuously declining. At first glance, this seems incongruent. Shouldn't the increased accessibility mean that we're watching more music videos? This isn't the case. In fact, the accessibility might be the music video's biggest downfall. No longer do you need to go out and purchase a CD, nor do you need to find the track on iTunes. You can just load up a playlist of your favourite songs and hit play. As entertaining as music videos can be, they traditionally serve the marketing purpose. Back when MTV was actually music television, it wasn't uncommon for people to sit down and watch music videos back to back. A music video gave an artist a really good opportunity to hook a listener with interesting visuals, fashion, and sound. It gave an insight into the sonic and visual aesthetic of an artist, perhaps just enough to get the listener to go out and buy that CD and give the music a listen. This type of media consumption is radically different from what we engage with today. With the likes of Reels and TikTok, the maximum length of a video is only 3 minutes, and the average is just about 30 seconds. We no longer expect or even want to engage with content that's 4 to 10 minutes long, which is the average length of a music video. But it doesn't stop there. We listen to music in a much more passive way now than we did before. Whether it be inserting a CD or a cassette into a home sound setup, it was a much more active thing to listen to music back then. And with the rise of smart devices and speakers, we no longer even need to engage with the visual element of music anymore. We can just ask for our favourite songs to be played. No longer do we feel the need to watch our music anymore, because that isn't compatible with how we integrate music into our lives. The modern music listener is something we can call a soundtracker. That is, they soundtrack their lives with music they're interested in, or whatever fits the mood of what they are doing. The music doesn't exist in the forefront of their minds, instead it's playing in the background as a soundtrack for their commute or their study. And this isn't a novel concept either. Streaming services are acutely aware of this phenomenon and prepare the music in such a way that you're inclined to listen to it in this way. Think of playlists for workout or study or particular moods, for example. Because of this radical change in the way we listen to music, the financial incentive to create music videos has declined massively. A music video can be incredibly expensive to produce, and the financial incentive to do so just isn't there anymore. That's not to say there isn't merit to the music video. In fact, there definitely still is. For particular artists, they serve another avenue to express creative direction, and they can even add additional context to a song's meaning. There will always be an audience for more long-form and in-depth content. It's just the most popular and convenient way of consuming our video content has changed, and therefore music-related video content must change also. Saying that, there are some pretty notable outliers to the general downward trend. In under only 6 months, Lil Nas X with his music video for Montero gained over 350 million views. With its depiction of sexually charged biblical imagery, it's pretty clear that it was intended to be controversial. This engineeredly provocative video was clearly designed to blow up in this way. In fact, Billboard called its marketing genius. Another similar success story would be WAP by Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. No doubt the song's success comes from the raunchy lyrics by two very popular artists, but at least some of that song's success must come down to the equally provocative music video. So, music videos can still promote songs, just not on the television anymore. Especially if they are deeply controversial and polarizing, the internet will do its work and cause it to end up on more people's screens than a traditional marketing campaign could ever do. But not every video is or can be exceptionally polarizing. In fact, most slip under the radar and end up performing worse in viewership numbers than just the straight audio track alone with no visual accompaniment. It seems like these days, the music video actually serves more as a barrier between the content we set out to listen to. Just give us our song with no awkward pauses, no sound effects, and no long breaks between the verses. The music video is dying, but music visual content is not. It clearly remains an important way with how music interacts with our lives, especially with how viral some visual content can be. Not to mention music's undeniable connection with other visual content services such as TikTok. It's just no longer necessary to create a music video for marketable music. So what does it all mean? Well, as we change the way we listen to our music, we are going to inevitably change the way we watch our music. Thanks for watching.